You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
This is S4, bringing you the best in water-cooler geekery for over a century of episodes. The following podcast contains spoilers for the TV shows covered, and incredibly bad language, and the use of incredibly bad language to spoil TV shows. If this is something you're into, then welcome to the one, the only, the Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to the one, the only Small Screen Spoiler Show. Episode number 103.
A one, a two, a three.
Not quite. That'll take us another year to get there.
Roughly.
Approximately a year. Actually, yeah, right about a year, if we're lucky.
We'll see.
Yeah, might do some weekly episodes. So I closed the show notes. I'm not at all vamping while I reopen them. So, hi, I am, of course, CJ. Maybe they'll brood each other to death. Boat, and that man, of course, the counting owl is the one, the only Jared. We're all looking for Happy Azevedo.
Aren't we, though? And Lum says she's feeling chaotic neutral, which I think is appropriate for what we're discussing today.
Incredibly. Incredibly. Of course, the man who gave us that intro, which, hey, I made an intro. I know what it sounds like, so it sounds awesome, but our Zoom call ducked out the music and most of Daryl, so it sounded like he was like talking to us from underwater. Thanks, Zoom. I appreciate that greatly.
It's cool. It's cool. Twitch got it.
Yeah,
that's
Twitch,
what counts.
It sounds really good. Like, I actually, I did post-production on it. I did things to it, and I worked on it.
Whoa now.
You are definitely not lawful evil. You are 1,000% not lawful evil.
I know. I was making a joke.
You would be neutral good.
Probably.
I wouldn't put you as lawful good because of conversations that we've had, but
taking stuff out of drawers.
Yes. Jared Azevedo's alignment. Neutral good? He's definitely not chaotic good. Rachel says chaotic good.
I don't know. Based on the how I wrap the bread test, I think I was chaotic neutral, but I forget. Spin the bag and tuck it under.
That does make you chaotic.
What? That is the way you're supposed to put bread away.
No, it's
spin and tuck.
Yeah,
no,
spin and
no,
tuck.
it's not. No, you comes with a damn stealing device for the fucking bread.
I'm only doing this to make CJ
When
yell.
you remove that, you remove all semblance of proper society that we have remaining. You two are what are going to cause the moon to explode and bring down the apocalypse. Also, the third chair is Rachel, or is Daryl, and our unredeemable shit Shaler, and the other chaotic evil person in this freaking call right now is Raul. I need to hit a sucrose Carsa.
Hello. So, what about the tying the knot in the plastic bag?
That's just annoying because then you have to undo.
That's you selling your soul to any chaotic evil. That's you becoming a chaotic evil paladin. That is you dedicating to that so hard. You have no way of getting out of that. Also, I'm gonna tell Josh and Carrie on you.
Well, I haven't even touched the bread yet, so.
Yet being the operative word there. Jazz, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, tonight we're just talking about one thing, and that's the Umbrella Academy. We're gonna finish talking about season 1. We're gonna talk about episode 5, number 5. See what they did there.
Yes.
6, the day that wasn't. 7, the day that was. 8, I heard a rumor. 9 changes, and the finale of season 1, episode 10, The White Violin.
Dun, 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 dun. Or sorry, boom. That's my violin noise.
That was terrible.
Both of those.
We're both bad at violin noises.
Yeah, we are both
Good to
bad
know.
at violin noises. Hey, Raul, do a violin noise for us. Invisible violin.
Smallest violin ever.
No, you have to do it. Do the bit.
I didn't have the Charters Daniel band queued up.
We're all really bad at violin noises. You know who's
No, shouldn't
bad
be.
at violin noises? Our sponsors, which you will hear at this break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back. If you want an ad-free experience and listening to us talk about old things and being weird, twitch.tv/geekio show, Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Put your umbrella down on that on that love button and get notified when we go live.
Open it and close it, and open and close it.
Yes. Lots and
And
lots.
open it, spin it back and forth. Under my umbrella.
Ella.
Ella.
A.
A?
A.
A?
But you yell at Bella. Bella. A.
A?
A.
A?
Go to bed. It's not part of the song, but it's what you say to Bella.
Yeah, pretty much. Every night.
I have kids. I understand.
Why are you not in bed?
I want water and or food and or a story and or monsters.
And or I heard a sound. Like, yeah, it's the garbage disposal. You've heard it before. Go to bed.
Oh boy. All right. So let us begin with episode 5. Daryl, what do you have to say for us?
Umbrella Academy, episode 5. Five Alive tells his family about the impending apocalypse, and we flash back to his old man Logan Future Self getting recruited by an American God's reject, who represents the evil leapers who put wrong what once went right. That's easy for you to say. We then see that his position basically involved standing in front of stock footage while aiming a rifle. Sure, why not? We're reminded that all the main characters are supposed to be the same age. Spoilers, it's about 5 years for most of the actors. And Leonard's reaction makes me wonder how old he's supposed to be. Speaking of evil Leonard, the first chair and only person standing between failure and success for Vanya magically stops turning up to practice. So she's dead then? Klaus returns from his time hop wearing a military uniform with dog tags and a fresh tattoo. And the writers clearly went to the tell don't show school of saving your production budget. Alison researches Leonard in the library, and I smile since it's been a while since we've had a good microfilm trope, and no one has a mobile phone. And what year is this? Okay, let's think about this. Children born in 1989, they're about 30 now, which puts it in 2019?
It's 2019.
Sure, let's just go with it. And Vanya has superpowers, surprising no one. Gee.
Yeah, it's 2019. They say it in episode 1.
Yeah, didn't you pay attention when we were discussing last week, or well, 2 weeks ago, Daryl?
It's just a very weird 2019.
Yeah. There's no cell phones. We noticed there were no cell phones last episode.
0 cell phones, and rotary phones are still.
Yeah, rotary phones and payphones. They have payphones in this universe. It's still there. Apparently, that's what happens when you have superpowered people. Nobody advances technology.
Yep.
Why would you?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly. Because not even the hyper billionaire's house is there. I mean, except for the robot, he has robots.
Yeah, the super sci-fi robot. Yeah. Also, there's time travel, which I guess you don't need cell phones if you can time travel.
Yeah, but only one person can time travel.
Kind of.
I mean,
you can't quite control it precisely.
Well, I mean, also the organization, whatever the hell they're calling themselves,
The commission,
maybe the commission, the teeny tiny time boppers. Is what they're being called. That's what they're calling themselves.
Yeah, the commission.
Yeah, the teeny tiny time boppers. What I said.
The commission.
What I said. So yes, some people can. So I mean, are they so they're super concerned about keeping the time stream, but they've changed 2019 into a weird no cell phone payphone still being around, but still the same 2019, but they assassinated Steve Jobs or something, I'm guessing. But
Yes, the commission ruled.
phones were a thing before the iPhone. Like, even if we didn't have, which I don't remember what episode it was, so I'm just gonna say it now. Really bothered me when Allison called Vanya from a payphone and says, "Call me back."
That's right. That's not how payphones work. But maybe they do in this universe. Who knows?
Maybe this universe, this payphone can receive the call back, and she'll be standing by it when Vanya gets the message and gets not grumpy and calls her back. I don't understand. The tech is very weird in this series.
It was very weird, but we got to say crazy old number 5.
Yeah, crazy old number 5 is awesome. Also, way older than like 58.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 53.
Oh yeah, 53.
It's the mustache. It makes him look older, I think.
Yeah.
And was he supposed to be saving JFK or making sure that JFK was assassinated? That wasn't clear. Or was that the whole point?
Making sure JFK got assassinated because they have to save the timeline from changes.
Well, clearly something's up with the timeline. They're superpowered people and there's no cell phones.
Yeah. So
I guess in the future cell phones destroy us all, so they changed it.
Yeah, that's
seems legit.
It's all the commission's fault. Oh man. So yeah, we get some flashback forward time travel-y weirdness with number 5.
Lovely timey-wimey stuff.
Yes. With number 5's Apocalypse and how he survived and had many, many mating rituals with a mannequin.
Well, I can't argue with that because we all know it happened.
Yes, because they don't even try to insinuate that it didn't. He definitely had sex with that mannequin. Probably a lot. That mannequin has been used and abused. I'm glad they didn't continue on using old man number 5 and they went back to the really freaking good kid actor number 5.
Yeah, he's great.
He's fantastic. Just chews up every bit of scenery ever, and I love him. Every time he's on screen, just being a snarky little shit, and I love it. So, also, we were right about Vanya. Oh my God, what a shock. She has
Oh no, she has superpowers, and they were being suppressed this whole time.
Yeah, we never once thought she was an Omega level mutant. Not once.
Definitely not since episode 1.
No, not at all. Because that would be irresponsible for us to think that because the show never once set that up. Also, not at all Dark Phoenix because her powers are whatever the writer wants them to be based on her emotions.
Something with their emotions and something about sound vibrations. She can absorb them and turn them into energy.
So she's like, what? So the writer thought, hey, Jubilee is real cool. Let's make Jubilee useful. And then we got Vanya.
Whoa. It all makes sense now.
I mean, she has Jubilee powers mixed with Dark Phoenix. And it's very interesting.
It makes her turn white and her eyes turn weird blue color.
Yeah. Well, we don't get that yet. We just get her being grumpy, justifiably grumpy, but grumpy.
Grumpy, and then happy.
Yeah.
And then putting salt in her coffee. And then the first chair suspiciously disappeared.
It's so
I noticed it before. I was like, is she putting salt in her coffee?
Oh, it's so gross.
Like, are you sure you're not distracted? He's like, what do you mean?
I
Like,
must
just
have
put
blocked
salt
it
in your
out.
coffee.
I must have suppressed that.
No, like as I was watching the scene, I was like, she just put salt in her coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Then they addressed it.
It's like
Okay.
something. It was like where I saw a scary clown when I was younger, and I suppressed that memory. It's what this was.
Nobody should drink salt coffee.
And I drank butter coffee for a better part of a year when that was a fad. So
Well, that's bulletproof.
yes, like that song. But yeah, we get why number 5 is a badass in this episode, and that's why the episode's called Number 5. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Because we get the story. You
Yeah.
notice how the episode titles all correspond with different folks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Klaus is back from his adventure.
Yeah.
He's looking rough.
Klaus went on a trip.
1968 for a year. He's got some serious PTSD.
Oh man, Klaus, I feel so bad for you.
Dave.
Oh my God, Klaus. So I loved Klaus since minute 1. Him being super extra and over the top, and then this, like them giving him genuine emotional growth.
Yeah, like he had the best character arc for sure.
Oh, well, 100%, man. Like Klaus had the best character arc, and they drove Luther's character into the ground for whatever.
Well, they at least tried to do something with him.
Yeah, true, which is more than they gave Diego.
Yeah, Diego. They just kind of gave you some of his backstory.
They literally removed Allison, who, I mean, admittedly, so Allison had the power to end all of this very quickly. So, I mean, sometimes you have to take away Thor's hammer. Sometimes you have to hit Superman with kryptonite. Like, she literally had the ability to just say, I heard a rumor that you aren't angry at us, and this entire season is done. Or tell Luther, hey, I heard a rumor that you're not being a dickhead to your sister.
Yes. Convenient power must be taken away.
Yeah. So, like, as much as I hated her, I mean, she got fridged. She pretty much got fridged.
Pretty much. Not entirely. I was very upset, and then I found
you and Katie
like,
were
what?
very upset.
They're like, oh no, she's fine.
I'm trying to
Except she
resist
can't talk
saying
anymore.
anything about that. Like, I ended on the episode where Allison died. We'll get to that in a couple seconds. And I'm like, and I had typed out, oh, it's all right. She gets better in the next episode. Wait, you literally just said that you stopped on that episode. She didn't say that.
I'm gonna keep watching. It's fine.
Let that stew for a little bit. Oh man. This happens. I think this is my least favorite episode of the season, though, because it is that halfway mark where they're just trying to explain why number 5 is a crazy basket case.
Yeah, I don't remember much. They're just kind of giving you some
This was a
information.
very forgettable episode.
World building a little bit. Like
exactly.
what the commission is. They introduced the handler.
Yeah.
Which she's fun.
Yeah, she is fun. I like her. She's a good villain. She's a fun character.
Get a little bit more time with Hazel and Cha-Cha.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's always great to see Hazel on camera. He's just fantastic.
He is great. Like as the season wore on, he became one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Him bird watching is adorable.
Oh man. So anything else before we hop over to episode 6?
Let's see.
We begin ramping up towards the end.
God, you're not a target. You're a recruit. That was the handler.
Yep, that was the handler. Old man, crazy old man 5.
It's like, are we worried about that Diego guy? Like, no, why? Because he's in the parking lot hiding behind an ice cream truck. Oh.
Yeah, because Diego's pissed.
So angry.
Justifiably so.
Yes.
But
they fridged poor Patch.
She 1000% got fridged, and the payoff wasn't even great. Like,
not really.
Because Diego's character went from angry to super angry, and that's pretty much it.
In the end, he decided to not kill Cha-Cha.
Yeah.
So she died anyway, I'm sure. If she was there at the end.
Well, yeah. Yes, that definitely is a thing that happened. All right.
Number 6.
Number 6,
The
Daryl.
day that wasn't.
6. Okay, I stand corrected. They did spend some money on Klaus's mashbacks after all, as we see a little bit of his time in Vietnam, resulting in a request to the team's rogue for some light bondage detoxing. Number 25 goes through the HR induction process of the company that has some relaxed toilet etiquette. Cha-Cha receives orders to kill Hazel, and we assume he received the same, though reversed orders. Gossip Girl and Sabretooth have some touching scenes that result in a magical dance routine that felt like it came out of an episode of Legion. A really beautiful scene that made me incredibly uncomfortable. This is not a show where people are allowed to be happy, and I'm convinced more than ever that Leonard will kill Allison? That Leonard will kill Allison as a catalyst for Vanya ending the world. Until Klaus can talk her down by talking about crayons or something. And fuck, number 5 undoes the episode with time travel, and something tells me that when the day plays out, it's going to be the darker timeline for everyone.
Yeah, because everybody had a good day in this one, and you're right. Nobody could be super happy in this show.
No.
This is not a happy-go-lucky show. This is
But we did get Klaus go-go dancing in Vietnam, so
yes.
that makes it all worth it.
Yes. Oh man, freaking Klaus.
And we got to meet Dot, who's in charge of Apocalypse Matters.
All apocalypse matters. Rachel loves Klaus and his rainbows. Also, drink for Rachel saying things off mic.
Can do. It's a nice cold cup of water.
I have an orange vanilla Coke Zero because they're freaking amazing.
Sounds good, except for the zero part.
Coke Zero is delicious.
I can't do artificial sweeteners. They make me very ill.
Yeah, it's fair.
I
This has, what does this have in it?
think Coke Zero has
Rocking now.
aspartame.
Yep, aspartame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No can do. Stevie is the only one.
And then you have to watch out for Walter White when you're doing that.
That's
Okay.
true.
Whenever a bald man in a bowler hat is around, you just have to keep your stevia close to your chest,
Yes.
but not super close.
Be careful with the green package.
Yes.
Keep an eye on it.
So yeah, this is the light timeline, but this is the timeline that they established that everything was going to go to shit anyway at the end. So, I mean, this would have been, if this episode would have been able to remain canon, everybody would have died without 5 there. And the apocalypse would have just continued happening again. And Dot would have been happy because her job would be done because the apocalypse can continue to happen. Or it wouldn't. It would be very interesting to see how the apocalypse happens because Luther never finds out about Vanya, who then doesn't lock her in a crazy room and screams at her when her powers are emotionally driven and have been suppressed for 20 years. And
Who knows? Because she still would have been hanging out with Leonard.
and Leonard's evil.
Then clearly Harold Jenkins just wants to watch the world burn, I guess.
Because he's upset that the crazy old man denied him his crazy dream.
I know you were born on the same day, but you're not special. Go away.
Yeah, get off my property. But I wanna. No, kid, just stop.
Oh, we got some insight into the commission.
Yeah,
Where they have very odd bathroom etiquette.
very, very odd. Progressive though for allowing everybody to use the same bathroom though.
Yeah, I know. It's co-ed and everybody just talks to each other the whole time.
Super awkward. Incredibly fucking awkward. Oh my god, so awkward. I don't know.
Where's the moon?
Shut up, Vegeta. Nobody asked you.
What's that?
Shut up, Jazz. Nobody asked you. So yeah, we get confirmation that Luther and Allison.
Allison. They get to be adorable together for a little while.
They were adorable, and they were a cute couple. That gigantic man and that adorable woman. Like, they make a cute couple together.
They do.
And
make it dance.
Yeah, they can.
That was like straight up La La Land.
For real. By the way, that is actually Luther, by the way. That the guy who plays him, he is a giant man. Like he is a very, very large man.
But he's not that furry in real life.
No, he's not that furry. He definitely has his bad CG fur. But he is 6'5" and built like a mountain. So
Mountain Man.
Yes.
Mountain Ape Man.
So he was in Game of Thrones, actually. He's super British too. Speaking of people I didn't know were super British, he was in Game of Thrones. He was a extra Lannister, I think, right? He was a Lannister?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
He was an extra, but he was a big boy. No, he was one of the bear people. So he might be that hairy. No, he might be a bear person. I don't remember.
He might be a bear person, but who knows?
He might be a bear person. He might be a monkey man.
He's not a sand lady.
No, he is not a sand lady.
But he can dance.
Yeah, he can.
In the firefly light.
It was super cute and super sweet, and song choice on point.
On point. Throughout this entire season.
Right.
All the song choices.
Seriously. Oh my God. Music choices in this, like, bravo, Netflix. Like, seriously. Oh my God. And Diego and Klaus dealing with all of Klaus's shit. Like, that was amazing. That was so, like, weirdly adorable between those two. And then Leonard's
tying him to the chair.
Yeah, if I see a boner, I'm out.
I need you to take away my options. Oh, crap.
Gotta
Gotta
pee.
pee. Ties him up again. Here's a bucket.
Klaus is just the best. It's a multitasker. You can use it to puke. You can use it to pee. You can use it to poop. Whatever you need it for. Here's your buckets.
Multi-purpose bucket.
Multi-purpose buckets. Mr. Bucket.
Oh, jeez. Now that is forever ruined for me.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we got everybody in their happy moments.
Yeah, this was obviously never going to be an episode that continued on because everybody was far too happy.
Klaus was able to bring
Dave?
not bring him back, but conjure. That's the word. Thank you. Conjure Dave.
Do you have an invisible talk off the side of the...
I did. I got my thesaurus right behind me.
Thank you, Katie.
His name was Dave.
Yeah. What was her name?
Beautiful.
His name was Dave. And he was beautiful and strong and sensitive and vulnerable. And oh my God, Klaus, you sweet, sweet, fucked up man.
Oh.
You didn't need any more reason to be on all of the drugs. This would have been it. And oh my God. And the way that time travel works, Klaus is definitely pretty significantly older than the rest of them.
Yeah, he's a year older than everybody else now.
He spent a year back in he left in 1969. Nice. So, shall we talk about episode 7?
Yeah, Cha-Cha's going soft, and Hazel has retirement plans.
Yep, with
Umbrella
Creepy
Academy
Donut Lady.
episode 7. We flash back to one of the regular pregnancies in 1989, and it's a mystery kid with a fascination with the Umbrella Academy team. Who could it be? It's Leonard. Leonard. It's not going to be a surprise at all. But hey, look, they reveal it like it's some huge big thing. We discover that the kids wear masks for no real reason, since their real names are known to the public. See Lennon's toy set, except for number 5, who's just number 5 to everyone apparently. The Mean Titans go through their dark timeline and break into Leonard's house, where he takes Vanya to a cabin in the woods for some Rocky Montage training, and a date night that gets interrupted by some drunken assholes who have clearly not been paid to unlock Vanya's powers. So basically, Leonard is like Mr. Glass, minus the intelligence, charisma, resources, or Samuel L. Jackson.
You know what?
Yes.
He's 100% right. Hey, Ray. Leonard is Mr. Glass from Unbreakable.
Without the charm and the charisma and Samuel L. Jackson.
Without the charm or charisma or Samuel L. Jackson. I never thought of that. God damn it, Daryl.
He's right. It all makes sense now.
He's 100% right. He's absolutely right.
He just wants to watch the world burn.
Also, he has both of his legs for right now.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that kid at the beginning.
Yeah,
Totally it's definitely not Leonard.
Absolutely not Leonard.
No, but man, the show sure does like terrible fathers.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
Boy.
Yeah.
No good fathers to be found here.
Only
Only the worst possible fathers.
That's the reason for the apocalypse. There are no good fathers everywhere. Because
Yes.
Pogo's
This timeline, there are no good fathers.
like even Pogo's a dick. Like you can't even count Pogo as a good father.
No. I don't care how good your CGI is, Pogo. You're still a bad father figure.
Yeah. Bad monkey father figure. Bad. But yeah, it's so we get a rewind because time travel.
Right. Zip, 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 zip.
And thanks, Five, for cock blocking literally everybody, including Hazel by proxy. Good job.
Yeah. It's okay. It'll work out for Hazel.
The walking cuck. Using the proper term, not the weird alt-right version. Sorry. That was bad of me. I almost...
Back on the rails. Stay focused. Stay on target.
No. Hey, look, I have Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man. Look.
I really enjoyed Klaus talking down Luther. That was a nice episode of Role Reversal. Yeah, I watched that today.
Such a good movie.
It's an amazing movie. My gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Here, this is a small screen spoiler show, but go out and see Into the Spider-Verse. Like it's on sale right now. I think it was at geek-io.net/Amazon.
Yeah, it's not. I think that in Sunday yesterday.
Shut up. Go to geek-io.net/Amazon and see if it's on sale, and you should buy it anyway. It won Oscars for reasons.
Yeah, because it totally deserved it.
Freaking deserved every single bit of adulation that damn movie.
Sorry, Incredibles 2.
Yeah, I love you, Incredibles 2, but you gave me seizures for 2 months, so
Jeez.
Spider-Man didn't. Spider-Man gave me big boohoo ugly cry. Thank you, Raul.
Oh, it is still on sale.
Sweet, there you go. Yes, they have zero versions of Orange Coke. See, it's right here. You can have one if you come over to my house. I'll let you have one. It's delicious.
I don't want one.
Since you live 5 minutes from me now.
Now you're talking Raul. Okay.
The man behind the curtain. But yeah, everybody sucks in this. Every father figure, every father sucks. And his dad got what he was coming to him. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe as a father, don't be a shit to your child.
Maybe don't treat your kid as terrible as possible.
Yeah, maybe that is how we have less dickweeds in the world.
And I know the surprise that it's Leonard is not a surprise, and I know that Vanya's powers is not a surprise, but I think the target audience of the show is like 14 to 18-year-olds, so they haven't seen everything that we've seen yet. So
Possibly.
Maybe they appreciated the surprise being played up a little bit, but
I think it would be interesting to see, because I know Dale doesn't really watch S4 much anymore. I wonder if I could get him to sit down and watch Umbrella Academy and see if he can see where the plot points go like we can, since he is not nowhere near as superhero savvy as we are. It'd be interesting. I think he would like this show though, because he liked 13 Reasons Why. This show is better than that one. It's happier too, which is weird. Weird to say.
I enjoyed 5 and Diego and Allison's adventure to Harold Jenkins' house.
Yep.
Diego busting through the door. Allison just walks into the back door and 5 teleports and then opens it. It's like, the door was locked.
Allison being the only voice of reason among any of these people. And that's the reason why they had to take away her voice.
Exactly.
She makes too much sense.
I've enjoyed the siblings coming back together and actually working together and each other. Time and acting like siblings. It's fun.
Diego and Luther was a great thing. Like, him going to the rave and dealing with all of his demons and talking down Luther was fantastic. After talking him up, like Luther looked at Diego and said, "Hey, Diego doesn't remember anything. I could be like Diego. Let's be like Diego. I'm gonna be like, damn it, I'm doing it again. Let's be like Klaus. I'm gonna be like Klaus. It's Klaus. I like.
Have you ever taken one of these before? Yes. We need to go.
I love Rave Luther though. It was the best. Like seeing this giant man just gyrate and like glow. It was just brilliant. Like,
and everybody's fine with him because they just assume he's a furry.
Yeah, exactly. And because rave culture like that is extremely open and welcoming, like nobody cares. Like he could be there in a full chimpanzee like outfit. Nobody Pogo would go there and nobody would care because rave culture and like alt culture like that is accepting of every weirdo, and I love it.
They're all on drugs.
Yeah, because they're all on drugs.
Totes chill. Who cares?
Exactly. Got good music. Good.
Like, dude, you have a gorilla costume on. That is awesome.
I love the extras in this because they are super extra. Like
they are super extra.
They definitely put the extra in this one. Like this is so great.
We had raving Luther and Klaus being tortured.
Klaus being the straight man, which is ironic on many levels.
On so many levels.
So many. Oh, this episode was fun though for being the dark timeline.
And apparently heaven is the French countryside and got his little girl on a bike.
Which is not at all weird. And dad retired to heaven and became a barber.
You got a nice shave from dad.
Yeah. Which is weird. Very weird.
And hey, there's a murder shrine in Harold Jenkins' attic.
Of course there is. Of course there's a murder shrine in that man's attic.
We had pictures of all of us with our eyes scratched out.
Because we didn't need any more reason to feel incredibly uncomfortable around this man.
Oh, Leonard. Harold, whatever we want to call you. Equally weird.
Yeah. We should talk about episode 8.
Probably. Let's see. Hazel and Agnes plan to run away.
And their escape.
So adorable.
It's still weird, but good weird and not like bad weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like right there on the edge.
Yeah.
He's like 20 years older than him, but that's okay. No judge. But they're very sweet to each other, and I appreciate that. And who knows how old he actually is?
Yeah, because he is a time traveler, so
he looks 30, but he may be 100 for all we know.
For real, he could be an immortal. We don't know.
He's very strong and can be stabbed and shot and just keep on coming. So who knows?
Yeah,
what kind of powers he has.
Well, he took a full blast from Luther and didn't care. Like
you just kind of like, oh, dang,
you're strong.
So guy hits hard. Luther's with the shock of look of shock on Luther's face.
Yeah,
why is that so hard to say? Look of shock on Luther's face. Okay, I got it the second time. We're good.
Yeah, take 2 is always the best take.
And then you don't want to quit. You get to visit exotic places, meet new people, then kill them.
But don't you want to kill people that you want to kill?
What if I just want to kill someone I want to kill? Why do we always have to do it?
That
They
logic-
kill us.
That logic made a very big jump there, buddy. A very large jump.
But yeah, I appreciate how they, I don't know. Like at the beginning, Hazel's just kind of this
Big
strange presence,
Yeah.
scary villain. But by the end, he's, I don't know. He's a lovable puppy dog.
He's a lovable puppy dog.
He's a big teddy bear. That's right. His mask is a bear. Cha-Cha's the dog.
Yes.
Let's not get these confused. It's very important.
Super important.
Let's talk about episode 8.
All right. Daryl.
Umbrella Academy, Episode 8. Allison flashbacks to abusing her powers while driving out to Dagobah to rescue her sister from creepy Yoda. Vanya discovers that she killed the attackers the previous night, and Leonard is desperate to leave the hospital before the third guy wakes up to tell the cops he was paid to start the fight. And oh look, he lost an eye and will need a shady black market replacement someday. Wink, wink. Get it? Wink, because he lost an eye and he can't blink.
I get it.
Sabretooth props his cherry to a rave furry, and we find out the monkey butler really did do it, except it turned out to be an assisted suicide. Which I kind of have a hard time buying now I think about it. I can believe that this was a man who would use his own death as a catalyst to get his children together, but he's so vain I can't see him actually dying in order to do it. Fake death, maybe? Allison finds Vanya and spends a lot of time talking in the murder cabin. Any second now, Lennon's going to come back and kill Allison, isn't he? Oh, what? Wait, so Vanya killed Allison? Wait, she was fully blinking when Luther picked her up, so is she alive? At least there's a hospital nearby. Don't cut to black already, god damn it!
Right? Oh crap, they killed Allison. What?
Yeah. Yeah, just killed Allison. Just zoom. Done. She's dead forever.
Except that she didn't, because she's back in episode 9.
She's dead forever.
But it's very shocking when it happens.
It is. It
Because
is.
you know, like we said, whoa.
Jesus, Ro. Holy shit.
You don't have to get that upset about Allison. She's okay, sort of, mostly.
Kind of.
Kind of. She's alive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so Allison, I feel you. Like, I sincerely wish I had those powers, and I would not feel bad about telling my poor 3-year-old to, hey, just, I heard a rumor you're very tired. Like, it's
a
like,
rumor that you wanted to go the F to sleep.
it's okay, Allison. It's all right. Now, using it to your advantage on getting your job and everything like that, that's a little much. I can't say that I wouldn't do the exact same thing, though. Like,
No judge. No judgments here.
like, as a parent, though, 100% use it on your kid. Like, just let them know that you're going to use it on the kid, because that's where you effed up. Not letting your husband that you talked and lied to, because their powers rely on making a lie. So, like, she basically has super lawyer ability, being able to tell people lies and make them believe them. So she had to lie to her husband and continue lying to him, and then for whatever reason didn't just immediately turn around to him and say, I heard a rumor you didn't see shit, go to hell to bed.
I don't know. Maybe she's trying to have her scruples, her
No,
code of
her
when to use it.
Scruples are dumb. You have powers.
I know, but we can't do convenient things. But hey, guess what? I just want to celebrate this episode and give it a gold star for having a male character who's good. Hooray for Sargent Chedder. I know your name is Sargent Chedder, but you're the first decent man to show up on the show.
Right?
Way to go.
Good job, Sargent Chedder. Completely makes sense. Everything he does actually makes sense. He's a good character and is not secretly evil, and as
No,
far as we know,
just a good cop.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of Allison.
man, he's actually a legit cop and understands that he has consequences for all of his actions, and like follows the actual law. And you're
mad at Allison for like manipulating him.
you're quite the biscuit, Sergeant Chedder.
All right. Well, I'll type it in.
That's what people say about people. You're quite the biscuit. Rachel, you're quite the biscuit. Your name isn't Cheddar, it's Boat. Thank you. So you're a Boat biscuit.
So yeah, big fan of Sargent Chedder. That was fun.
Yay, Sargent Cheddar. Also, great name. Fantastic.
Excellent name. Excellent name.
All about that cheddar. So yeah, this went to 11 quickly.
Yes, extremely.
Like this show was like, yep, everything that we were being very easy on you up until now.
Yes, you played with all the tropes. Yeah, you saw all those things coming, getting you.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna have Vanya here, and she's just gonna use her powers and say she had a rumor to calm Vanya down and make everything back to normal. And they figure it out, and then but maybe Leonard's gonna come in and kill her at the last second and make Vanya go crazy and destroy the world.
Yeah.
Or oh no, Vanya's just gonna kill her.
Yeah, Vanya's just gonna straight up murder her sister and
and they do a throat slit thing.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with all that trope, nobody ever lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throat cut.
That's usually a death sentence.
TV show.
That's usually the way that they viscerally kill people. If they don't go for the eyes, the throat, because that's how you can tell somebody's actually going to die. Is the throat.
And fade to black.
Yeah.
What? WTF? What?
Umbrella Academy. What just happened with you? Who hurt you as a child, Umbrella Academy?
I don't know. They clearly have issues with father figures.
Right. Umbrella Academy's dad touched them when they were younger.
I know. Gerard Way. He's a interesting fella. Though I don't know how closely this follows the original stuff.
Apparently not much at all, because I was listening to a couple of YouTube videos about this versus the source material, and Harold Jenkins doesn't exist at all. That whole entity of them just doesn't exist. And there's some psychic machine that powers up Vanya or something like that, and it's very weird. Very, very weird.
More weird, he said.
Yeah, it's comic book levels of weird. But season 2, which by the way, coming and nobody's surprised, this got renewed for season 2. I think the pushback would have been much worse if they didn't renew it for season 2.
You're gonna end it like that?
You're gonna end this fucking season like that? Fuck you, Netflix. Done with
it. Does appear to be a popular show.
Yeah, there are a lot of people talking about this. I've been active on Twitter, and the Reddits, talking about this show, and it's very active communities and surprisingly positive.
Yeah, people like it.
Normally, especially on Reddit, you get a lot of anger and vitriol, and at least the Reddit, the subreddits that I belong to, the Umbrella Academy subreddit that I belong to, is actually mostly positive about the show. And when somebody brings up negative points about it, people are we understand, but here's why we disagree. And I don't know what to do with this. This is a weird Reddit that I
the internet. What happened?
Not only is this the internet, this is Reddit. This is the place that D_D exists, or D_T exists. This is the hive of scum and villainy, and people are having genuine conversations about this show on here, and it's very weird. But yeah, all those tropes that you think you were relying on, be done. You think that Luther's going to come out of it last second and be the good, upstanding Boy Scout idiot. Nope, he's definitely fucking that rave girl. Definitely had sex with that rave girl.
Oh, now you have to marry her. I love Klaus so much.
Klaus is the best. And then Luther buying into it for a second and then realizing who he's talking to.
And Hazel and Agnes are stuck in traffic,
yeah, too real. The
pondering. Hazel pondering what to do with his last 2 days.
yeah, because as far as Hazel knows, the world is going to end in 2
I
days.
found a nice vegan donut place. Why would someone do that to a perfectly good donut?
And then I'm like, no, she talked to him before about vegan donuts, and then I remember that was the timeline that was erased. It was when they were talking about the vegan donuts.
Holy crap!
So he was completely okay with the vegan donuts in the timeline that got erased. Now he's very angry at vegan donuts.
He does love his donuts, though.
He very much so loves his donuts.
Gotta get a hit of that sucrose.
Gotta get ahead of it. He underacts, and I love him for underacting everything. Like, just
Everything's very flat.
he's just kind of there, and it just works. Like he deserves to be on Gotham. Like the way that he acts things, he's a perfect Gotham character, man.
Been so much better, such better Bane than what we got.
Oh my God, yes, this Bane is the bane of my existence, man. Like I thought Dark Knight Rises Bane was bad, but dear God, man.
Oh, but I love Dark Knight Rises Bane. In
Not a
the
good
worst
Bane.
ways.
Yeah,
No,
he's a good Bane.
but he's so. I don't know. He just made such an interesting acting choice,
He did.
and I appreciate him for leaning into it. So.
Yes, like realizing that. Well, it was like because he had the respirator on, and Tom Hardy like acted those scenes, and then when they did the weird thing of deciding to overdub the voice with Deckard Cain, I'm very still confused. Why would you ruin Tom Hardy by giving Deckard Cain over his voice? I don't get it, but that's not here. Hazel would be great in Gotham, is what I'm saying.
He would be.
Like most of the characters here would be great in Gotham. Like, can you imagine freaking Klaus in Gotham?
Yes, I can.
Now I just want season 6 of Gotham to be Umbrella Academy X Gotham,
We demand a crossover.
right? Secret crossover. This is actually just Gotham City.
We got Batman and Ninja Turtles. Now we want Batman and Umbrella Academy.
Exactly.
Make it happen.
Mainly just Batman and Klaus. Klaus will dress up as the 1960s Dick Grayson Robin with his little itty bitty tiny shorts and the skirt. Like
Dave.
yeah, just his call to action. Just Dave. It's sad.
Oh, poor Dave. Poor sad Klaus.
Oh, sad Klaus. But then he's just so adorable because he's sad and happy at the same time. And god damn, that guy can act.
Yes, he can.
Oh my God. So this episode is actually kind of what sealed me. Like I've loved every single episode up until this point. But man, this was like, oh, they're doing things in this series. And I like what they're doing. I really enjoy this because, so flashback, I don't have it because I erased a lot of things from what we don't use anymore. But remember when Daryl was bitching that we don't have emotive Ellen Page? Remember that Ellen Page can emote very well?
Yes. She can yell loud too.
She's a really good actress. She's an incredible actress. And this episode is really where they kind of remind you that she won Emmys. Like she's an Oscar winner, I believe. Did she win an Oscar for Juno?
No, she just got nominated.
Oh, okay. So she's an Oscar nominated actress, which still it puts her in the 1%. Like I know. So Juno won it. She didn't. That's right.
Yeah, I think Juno won Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah, she did not.
But she did not get win.
I mean, she made Michael Cera tolerable. So
that's saying a lot.
that is saying very much.
So between her and Mary Elizabeth Winstead,
Yes. Exactly. It takes a lot to make Michael Cera. Apparently takes an amazingly good actress to make Michael Cera even tolerable.
Or at least Edgar Wright.
Yes. Yeah. Well, or Dakota Juno Pants.
Yeah, Dakota Juno Pants.
But yeah, this Ellen Page is
No,
also,
she lost to Marion Cotillard.
I don't know who that is.
For La Vie en Rose.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't either. But I know who Marion Cotillard is.
Sounds like a French movie, so you instantly hate it.
I've been to France. I liked it there.
Except for all the French people.
She's an Inception. Wasn't she in
I kind of hated it because it's overhyped.
Dark Knight? Yeah, she's Dark Knight Rises. She was what's his name's daughter? Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Oh, she was Nissa?
Yeah,
No, she was Talia in that one.
Miranda. Well,
Right.
it's her fake name. But
Yeah, she was Talia in that one.
anywho, Marion Cotillard.
Yeah. All right. So she beat Ellen Page. Good job. But Ellen Page is still a really good actress, and this episode reminds you of
And
that.
No Country for Old Men beat it for Best Picture.
Oh, that was a bad movie.
I haven't seen it.
It was horrible. I watched it with my mother. It was just ugh. I don't know if it's because I was watching it with my mother or the movie itself.
Oh, Diablo Cody. That's the name.
That's one. Diablo Juno.
Not Cody Juno Pants. Diablo Cody.
Didn't I say Diablo Cody or Juno Pants?
No, I think he said Cody. It wasn't Diablo. 'Cause that was the part we couldn't figure out.
I think I said Dakota. Dakota Juno.
Oh, you did say Dakota. You're right. Anyway, we were both completely wrong, and it doesn't matter. And hey, Umbrella Academy.
This is all relevant to Ellen Page, at least.
Sure, because you can't trust anyone who wears corduroy.
No. Oh man. So, anything else before we get into the hell is going on of episode 9?
That animated flashback was fun.
Maybe the flashback was fun.
I like it when they stick animation in anything.
Yeah. Especially when it's well done.
Good job. Good job. Episode 9.
Episode 9, Daryl.
Umbrella Academy, episode 9. We get flashbacks to Vanya going through several discount Mary Poppins rejects who don't know how to take a boiling kettle off the damn stove. The Robo-Man become apparent, although creating a questionably sentient
Become a parent. Because she's the mom.
life model decoy seems to be a pretty huge invention that gets ignored quicker than that time Dr. Octopus created mind control and mechanical arms for an energy experiment. Klaus discovers there may be more to his powers than previously thought as his dead brother goes full ghost on him, complete with the necessary Patrick Swayze reference. Cha-Cha kidnaps Donut Lady and is about to kill her in front of Hazel before Budget Gillian Anderson intervenes with Lucifer's brother's angel powers. Vanya's Phoenix powers are finally unlocked after she discovers her father's journal in Leonard's bag, before she goes to the X-Mansion for a nice hug from Fleshy Colossus. She wakes up later in an awesome podcasting booth before escaping in a suitably epic fashion. Five returns the mannequin to the department store so that everything is in place for the end of the world, except, you could try to change the future. Maybe leave a note for yourself. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Problem with time travel.
Yeah.
Let's come up with a simpler solution.
Yeah.
But hey, sometimes you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Sometimes you just got to go get a hug from Fleshy Colossus. Just... All right. I'll give you Fleshy Colossus there, Daryl. Good. That was good.
But yeah, you Patrick Swayze'd me.
Yeah. Like, so Ghost exists in this universe, but cell phones don't. So, like, disconnect had to have happened in like 1995. That has to be where our split happened. Like,
Maybe. Or
Tony
maybe when they were born.
or whoever invented the cell phone said, "No, I'm not making this because those superheroes punched me." Or my dad was mean to me, so I'm not inventing this cell phone thing.
Inventing the cell phone. Some weird guy in a bear mask. Scared me. Killed my dad.
After my dad beat me, of course. Because
Of course.
universe. Oh man. Jeez. All right. So
Harold got knifed by like all the knives in the house.
So I've never loved an over-the-top going out that Leonard got because it was amazing.
So good. Knife tornado.
Yes.
Knife tornado right to the chest and gut, which what did you think was going to happen, Harold?
Seriously, what was your end game in this, dude?
I
Like,
don't know.
What?
All I could figure is he just wants to watch the world burn.
Yeah, but like
Screw
pissing her
everyone.
off like that is not going to get have you watch it.
Yeah, you don't even get to enjoy watching the world burn now.
You're gonna go to that French countryside, be yelled at by that little girl, and then probably just pooped out into whatever the hell is.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here yet. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go for a ride on my bike. Okay.
Want to ride my bicycle? Want to ride my bike? Get it? Because she's the queen of the universe. But yeah,
You do get it.
good job, Daryl, on the was Robo Mom's origins to become a parent. Good job, buddy. That one.
Yes. Excellent pun, sir. Excellent.
I always appreciate a pun. But yeah, she really stuck it to Leonard, man.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over and over.
My bad. You don't understand. I had the book.
Oh my god. Like, oh dear Lord. So I do like how they're like, yep, no, this is mission solved. Harold's dead. Good job. Vanya's still really evil though. So this show describes what happens when you can't act like fucking adults.
Stunted children.
Yeah, and again, I understand. Luther's sense of justice is extremely skewed. Like, excessively skewed. It's in character for him, but if he would just take 30 seconds and be a fucking adult.
Or maybe, no, it's gonna sound extreme. Maybe be a good brother.
Yeah. When Diego, and I sang
when you
this
talk
time,
to
when
your sister.
telling you to be just shut up and listen for a couple of seconds.
You know, maybe your sister just needs a hug.
Yeah, just
Might have helped things.
a hug, because she was so happy when he was just hugging her, and then he went insane. Who's the real villain here, Luther? Who's the real villain here? It's definitely you in this case, because she just murdered a murderer. So, I mean, that is what it is. Allison was willing to forgive her. Allison was done. Like, Allison's like, she was confused and scared, and I fucked up. I understand this. Luther, you're being a moron. Quit trying to be dad, because he's not a good figure to emulate. He turned you into a gorilla.
We got Hazel coming to visit 5.
Yeah.
Fighting Diego for a second.
Yeah.
Where 5 broke it up. That was nice.
Crazy.
Like, you need me to help you. You need me to help you stop the apocalypse. I kind of want it to stop now because I just want to live out my life.
Yeah. Kind of
bird watching with Agnes.
Yeah. I'm in love, and I just really want to be a titiller or whatever the hell.
I don't think that's it. I think that's something completely different.
It sounded sexual, and Hazel called her out on it. Like, I don't remember. It definitely had like tits or something like that in it. Like, what do bird watchers call them? I like how the first one, when I'm looking this up, what do bird watchers do?
What do bird watchers do? What do they do?
Birder. They call themselves birder. Typically use binoculars. Twitchers. They call themselves twitchers.
Twitchers. There it is.
It was like some
not tiddlers.
Also, hi, twitch.tv/geekio show. We are also twitchers.
Word.
Oh, jeez. Oh man. Should we discuss episode 10? Do you have anything else on episode 9?
Let's see. Vanya's cage. We talked about that.
Yeah, I do want that for my podcasting recording studio, though. Like, seriously, fully soundproof,
Oh man, the soundproofing in that room is
infinitely soundproofed, like to a point where she couldn't even use her own vibrations in her voice.
No, just her heart.
Yes.
Because you can't get rid of all the sounds.
Yeah.
Hazel v. Cha-Cha. That was a fun fight scene.
Yeah.
Madam Mask lives.
Yes. Because that was... She can tank a grenade, turns out.
Yeah.
Probably her weird
apparently.
use of her brother powers and just walked out of the way of it. But nevertheless, poor Peggy, Debbie,
Oh, the lady with that did the
the pneumatic tube,
pneumatic tubes. The pneumatic tube lady. I don't remember.
Madison, Dottie, Maggie.
Agnes. No,
Yeah.
it's not Agnes.
It's not Agnes. It's not Dottie.
I
Yeah,
also wrote she likes sequins.
I-
I don't know. I don't know where I wrote that.
I don't know. Sounds like something Agnes would say, though.
Or maybe Madam Mask likes sequins.
Maybe.
Oh wait, didn't somebody have a gun with sequins on it? No.
Maybe. It might have been Madame Mask's gun.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
How did this all end? How
How?
does it all end?
Umbrella Academy episode 10. Vanya goes full Dark Phoenix, walking through the X-Mansion, revisiting the ghosts of her past before destroying the place room by room, making sure to spend a little time killing the monkey butler on the way. All before she takes the bus to a concert. She even pays the correct change. And this is where she's planning on glowing a lot and not knowingly ending the world. And that doesn't actually happen until their family decides that the best plan they could come up with was taken from Ghostbusters when they face off against the demon gymnast. Yes, they really do say grab her. Klaus uses his new powers to unleash the ghost of his flirking dead brother, which is actually pretty cool to watch. And Allison neutralizes Vanya's powers by temporarily deafening her with a gunshot, which is the actual act of kindness that ends the world, unleashing a shot of energy that takes out the moon. And apparently, in all the years that Five was wandering around in his old man Logan future, he never bothered to look up at that fractured moon. And we end up feels like a 10-hour Phoenix Saga movie on a cliffhanger, with Five taking the gang on a time-traveling jaunt into season 2.
Where's the moon? Where's the damn moon? Where's the
Oh, beautiful. And no, Daryl, you didn't notice the moon was destroyed because they changed the way the apocalypse happened.
Yeah, it wasn't a guarantee that it was the moon explosion.
No, because that's what he even said. He's like, it
Highest
doesn't matter what we do. Every time Vanya's going to destroy the world, so we have to fix Vanya.
Yeah.
And then he went back in
It
time.
could be like she went off like a nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
Or
Remember in Five's future, Luther was, in the pile of rubble with Leonard's eye in his hand.
yeah.
That didn't happen because Leonard died. So
So he might have like murdered he might have murdered Leonard and she went crazy in nuclear, or because this was a universe that she didn't find the book or anything like that. So the moon could have been intact.
yeah,
Though I don't think it was. I think the moon was cracked.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and check.
Yeah. When Dale watches it.
Dale watches.
But yeah,
New
definitely got-
spin-off podcast from Small Screen Spoiler Show.
great. But yeah, this got renewed for season 2 because Jesus Christ. So yeah, freaking Klaus's powers can manifest abilities from his brother and make them real people and allow them to come back. And also, is Ben alive at the end when the time travel vorpal thing happens?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Don't know, because he was manifested. He was fully manifested, so everybody could see.
Yeah.
Maybe
You could see him, and he.
Five's power reaches beyond the grave.
Well, that's what Klaus's dad told him. Said
Yeah.
his powers were beyond what he could imagine.
Yeah,
He just
because-
stopped being scared.
When you have a legion of dead people, like your powers can be whatever you want them to be. Like, I'm kind of glad that they didn't make Leonard one of the other 47 or whatever the hell, however the hell many babies were born.
Yeah, I kind of thought that's where that was going, but no,
Yeah,
no.
That
just
was where
one
that
guy.
that was where that trope was expecting. I was expecting him to be one of the secret other ones, and then I'm glad he wasn't. He was just a regular crazy person.
But heck yes, go spin.
But yeah, again, in the series of bad decisions, Luther, just shut up. Stop talking.
Stop being the leader. You're a bad leader.
You're a very bad leader.
Nominate Klaus.
Yeah.
Klaus and Ben.
Yeah.
Co-leader.
Yeah, Klaus and Ben because they're the only ones talking sense, which is the weirdest thing to think of.
Yes.
Also,
they keep making fun of him. Ben's here. Here, watch.
Also,
Klaus, stop
random
being
ass
an idiot.
assassins in this episode. Like they just bring this like hit squad in from nowhere. Like
Well, it's from the comic book or something.
probably, but like suddenly a bowling alley fight while Vanya's getting to the orchestra because of buses.
You got to get there somehow.
Fair.
Nobody on the bus looks at your weird eyes.
Yeah, because they're going to raves like that one big woman did. When Klaus disappeared, she probably just thought she was high as hell. Because turns out she was on her way to the rave, so that was a fun thing to realize.
Yeah, and so was Bowling Kid's mom was on the bus too.
Yeah, so she was probably.
Don't you want to come play with someone your own age? If it's okay with your two dads.
That was adorable. That was super adorable.
I'd rather chew with my own foot.
And Klaus being super into it, and freaking Diego just being Diego about it. Oh my God. Just those two work really well together. Like once they were finally able to spend some screen time together and actually work, like those two work really
They
well.
brought all the siblings together. There's good chemistry there.
I think it might just be Klaus.
Yeah, mostly. Maybe they'll brood each other to death.
Oh my God. But yeah, Luther, just stop, buddy. And then yeah, freaking Allison trying to be good and just being like, hey, she's gonna go supernova. I can stop her by just shooting this gun because her powers are sound based, because I know this because I'm the one who shut her powers off.
Or tried to.
And so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna be the good person. And oh God, why did she just Kamehameha the moon? Moon!
What happened to the moon?
Hi.
That moon in particular.
Kai is so sad right now. But I'm from the moon. But I like that moon. It was my moon.
It was a good moon. And now it's gone.
But where am I gonna be from now?
The former moon.
I was from the moon, and now everybody I know is dead. Same here. Your home destroyed the world, buddy. Oh, fuck you, humans too.
Yeah. Sorry, Pogo, but you didn't deserve it.
Yeah, you were not good
I
either.
wasn't too great because all the father figures in this show are the worst.
Yeah. Like instead of embracing and like this is the biggest issue that I've always had with the Dark
The
Phoenix.
only good parent is a robot.
Yeah.
Why?
And even then, she's been programmed to lie to the children. So
By the bad, terrible father figures.
yes.
But you can see her overriding stuff, like when she took in the day that didn't happen, when she took Diego to the park to like tell him
Yeah, true.
stuff she wanted to tell them.
Yeah.
Because
She has autonomy, which is fantastic. Yay, AI.
Yay! Way to go, Stepford Mom.
Yeah. Zipper Mom is good.
Sorry you exploded in the building,
Yeah.
but time travel.
Yeah, you'll be okay depending on where they put them to. I sincerely hope they don't make all of them kids and this was just a quick little shot of them as children because this was the first time that they've all been together since they were children. I really hope they don't have them all as kids because that kid Luther was bad.
No, I don't see them doing that.
Allison wasn't any better. Yeah, just let's have them quickly show just that, and then they're gonna pop back and they're all gonna be adults.
Well, that was fun. And that didn't work. On to season 3.
Yeah, we're gonna try this again, and then just Vanya gets all pissed off because she's like, "I wanted to blow up the world. You're mean, Vanya. No,
Now. Let's not blow up the world or the moon again.
but I want to blow up the moon. And how about no? How about not?
We'll find you something else to blow up.
One of the other 47 kids will be the villain, and their power will be creating another moon that you can blow up in the other direction.
There you go.
Their power is
Maybe blow up Venus. Nobody cares about Venus, right?
just the Venusians. But fuck the Venusians and their Demilos. Yeah, I really like this series.
I did too. I really enjoyed it, and the ending was good.
Yeah,
they did a good job of like setting everything up, getting everybody there, and like it was a logical point that it led to, and it was a good payoff, and it was just good.
It was like I was not expecting anything out of this. Like,
no, I mean, the first episode I enjoyed, but I wouldn't have said it was like brilliantly written or a great thing.
Like, yeah, it's like I enjoyed my time with this episode. I can't say that I wouldn't if this was a week by week because we watched Legion and there was worse in Legion. So I probably would even watch this on a week to week one. Like I enjoyed this show. It was really well done.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I'm excited about season 2.
Also not tied up to Disney, so
it won't get terribly canceled unexpectedly.
Hopefully with the success of this show that the Miller World acquisition by Netflix, Mark Miller's stuff, which is a very big comic book writer, hopefully the success of this will allow them to be like, yep, we can lean more into campy superhero movies and Invincible show win. GIF Invincible. That would be amazing. Like, seriously. Or Irredeemable. Oh, my God. An Irredeemable Netflix show. Oh, that would be so good. Sorry. I'm comic book.
Sorry. I'm just nerding out about the potential future.
Yes. Please.
So theories about the opening flashback. What was that all about?
Oh man,
old man Hargraves with his dying
wife. Yep.
And as he leaves, there's rockets firing in the background, and then he releases a jar full of fairy dust
and travels through time,
and then goes to London or wherever the Umbrella Academy is. New York.
Yeah, it's definitely in America because everybody's American. So, oh, hello.
Hi.
That was a noise.
Probably America. So yeah.
He teleported from like London that was exploding to America during the Industrial Revolution.
Maybe. I don't know.
There were cars. There were old Henry Ford cars.
So was he the one who kicked off the weird pregnancy? Everyone had a baby thing with the fairy magic dust? Is that what that was?
Fairy dust. Did that were all of those women impregnated by fairy dust?
I was very confused by the opening. It explained
nothing. Yeah, they gave this as an explanation.
I have many questions.
So many more questions
about what I just
have before I even thought of this. This is what he was an asshole. Like,
no, he has magic. Maybe I don't know.
Did he Zeus all of those women? He Zeused all of those women.
It all makes sense now.
He's
I don't know. We never got to find out what he was going to tell Klaus.
Yeah.
He's like, I need you to listen to me. And this is very important. And then he woke up.
because that's how the show is going to operate. And
Yeah, it is.
fine. God damn it.
Fine. Give me answers. I'm gonna drag things out because she gets another season to go at least.
So it's going to start filming in August and through November, probably putting us for a February, March release like we had with this season. So
Sweet.
we will be on a February, March Umbrella Academy release schedule for next year, which is nice.
Yeah, apocalypse. Everybody but the siblings died, and Agnes and Hazel because they stole the briefcase.
Yep.
And I'm sure the handler's still alive somehow, even though she got shot in the head.
Yeah, because time magic.
Time magic.
Which
And
her
candy that
powers-
tastes like decades.
and her powers are not described either. And she is probably one of the other children. Like that is my theory on her, is she is most definitely either a god or another child of
She's got something going on.
the big Zeus baby boom.
The Zeus baby babe.
Like that was my theory ever since she was able to Lucifer's brother time. And yeah, that's my theory. She's another one of the kids, and they just didn't want to describe it.
Maybe that's why she's so interested in getting Five to come to work for her.
That was my theory. Is like
Despite the fact that he keeps like blowing the place up every time he comes in.
every time he comes there, he's the worst kind of house guest. Just comes in, eats your 1950s candy,
Steals your grenade,
makes fun of your Rugi, and then
and your Hitler gun.
steals your Hitler gun and throws a grenade at you, and kills your pneumatic tube lady.
He's terrible, and yet you just keep trying to get him to come to work for you. I think it's clear at this point that that's not going to work out. But you know,
Go senpai, notice me.
she clearly has a thing for him.
Clearly. Oh man, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed this series. Like
I do too. And even Katie, that's a big.
Yeah, like I'm
Thumbs up,
honestly surprised
recommend.
Katie enjoyed this as much, considering how dark this was.
Yeah, it got real dark in places, but I don't know.
But like, is Allison gonna be okay because of the time travel? Like, are they gonna give her back her voice, and she's just gonna like verbally bitch smack Luther when she gets her voice back? Gets back.
Rumor that you were such a
Fuck, Luther. I heard a rumor that you're gonna punch yourself in the dick so you don't broker.
done and done. So yeah, Umbrella Academy. It was great. I
Good stuff.
recommend it. Go watch it. It's fun. The
It is.
payoff's good.
Yes, it is
And
very.
I like the 10 episode.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Did its
concise-
thing out, had like a little fluff episode in the middle,
Yeah, it had a couple little fluffy episodes.
but not too bad. And they were still tied into the plot, unlike other fluff episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, check it out. And it's on Netflix, so you don't have an excuse. None of you, including you, Raul. You don't have an excuse. Go watch Umbrella Academy.
It's great.
Fantastic.
And Daryl grumped about it and then said it was great.
Yeah. Which usually doesn't happen. Usually when Daryl puts his foot down about something being grumpy, he's just there. Unlike me, who I'm willing to admit when my grump was misplaced 4 episodes into Daredevil season 1. But none of Daredevil season 3. But yeah, so we do have coming up next episode. The Tick is back.
The Tick is back. So we'll probably, I don't know, depending on how far out we go, we may be just talking about the whole second
Yeah, because
season. I
I'm
think there's-
having a baby this weekend. So
yeah, that's happening.
yeah, so I
And
won't.
Gotham Still's not back until next week, I think.
Yeah, so we still have the 2 episodes of Gotham. So I would honestly be surprised if we have a show in 2 weeks.
No, I don't expect to.
I will actively tell you, don't expect a show in 2 weeks.
No, I don't expect a show. I
Um,
mean, we wouldn't even have. Let's see, 2 weeks. Yeah, we would only have 1 episode of Gotham to talk about.
Yeah, and then whatever we're going to talk about on the Tick. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll watch. We might just recap all of the Tick and end up Gotham, and then see what's on from there, and or end for the summer, because we're not getting a Netflix Marvel show in the summer like we did.
No, we just got a Jessica Jones at some point, and then it's all done.
Maybe.
No, well, last I read that season 3 is, I guess they were already far enough along working on it that they went ahead and finished it. But everything else is canceled.
Yeah, Jessica Jones is hanging on because they can't kill her.
Because timing.
But yeah, by then, yeah. So the rest of we definitely will have one more episode before we break for the summer.
Yes. And it'll probably be the entirety of season 2 of The Tick, because I think there's only like 10 episodes and they're 30 minutes each, so it's not going to take long to get through. Yeah. And then, finishing out the finale of Gotham.
Yes.
2 episodes of Gotham. Yeah,
2 episodes of Gotham, all of The Tick. So you have those to catch up on before this time a month from now. And
plenty of time. And you can, if you haven't watched Umbrella Academy, watch it because it's good.
Exactly. Let us know what you think of Umbrella Academy. Send us an email, show@geek-io.net, or you can leave us a voicemail, 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. Hey, look at me. Or you can let us know on the Discord by going over to geek-io.net/Discord. Also, you might be a little upset because I mentioned advertisers, and those people who are patrons over at patreon.com/geekio don't know what I'm talking about because they get an ad-free master feed. Also, remember that we're still going to be doing stuff over at twitch.tv/geekio show, including this Thursday, where we're going to be ranting and reviewing Captain Marvel Shazam, me from the hospital. So there's that. Unless Rachel's actively in labor, then I won't be on the show.
Like you do. That's a good plan to have.
Rachel, could you please just wait like 5 minutes in the middle of giving my Tito?
Let me give my Shazam Tito score and I'll get back to you.
It's more so talking about Thursday when you're in the hospital, dear. I'm doing a bit. Her response was, I didn't say shit.
Hold that baby in.
And then she's like, I tell her the whole thing, no. And then she goes, oh, and then now drink. Off camera, which is meta. I don't think the person whose meme is to drink when they're off camera gets to yell drink from off camera. It's too meta. But yeah, so that's what you have to expect in the next episode of S4. I almost said Anime Otaku Show, which I won't be on Monday.
Also because baby.
Because of baby. I love you guys. We all love you guys. Jazz, I love you. Ro, I love you. Be good to one another, because it's a dark world, but we have cell phones. So bite. Next time. Bye.
It's a better world. What about show titles?
Oh, yeah. Show titles. We do that, don't we? Show titles. Hey, Jazz, what do we got for show titles?
Well, we've got Spin and Tuck, the Teeny Tiny Time Boppers, Let's Make Jubilee Useful, Shut Up Vegeta, Super Tall Ape Man, He's Super British, He May Be a Bear Person, Bad Monkey Father Figure, Bad, All on Drugs, Your Scruples Are Dumb, You're Quite the Biscuit, Sergeant Chedder, The Parasol Cast, All About That Cheddar, Fleshy Colossus, Knife Tornado, What Do Bird Watchers Do? And Zeus Baby Boom.
Oh, man. Got a lot of ones here.
There are a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
You're Quite the Biscuit, Sergeant Cheddar. I thought that was obvious that was going to be the title, but okay.
I do enjoy that that I said. So we'll go with that. I agree.
Tornado is also good.
Night Tornado is really good too, but
and what do bird watchers do? Really?
What do bird watchers do is really good too. Also, I like just the random ass shut up Vegeta. So.
Also good. Also good. Oh, 3 votes.
Because never forget
the moon. Where's the damn moon?
Oh man, that takes me back.
All right, guys. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
You have been listening to a Geek.io Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.